Good evening, Meteorologist Jeremy Baker here. Way to start, already messing up my words. Hope you're having a fabulous Friday. It is a gorgeous night out there. Warm, a little humid in some spots, but not too bad. Hope you're having a wonderful night. All right. Of course, I'm following along on Facebook as always. Feel free to say anything, tell a joke, ask me any questions. All right, here's a live look around town. Everything is nice and quiet. No planes coming in or out there at the San Antonio airport. Skycam's looking good. Morgan's Wonderland Camp, I guess it's all right. It's kind of dark. Calaveras Lake. See some, is that steam or smoke coming out of the smokestack? Yes, looks like it. All right. Beautiful night all around. Except if you have mold allergies. The good news is the count has stepped down a little bit every day through the week. So it was up in the, I think the 300 range earlier this week. It's down to 180, so it's light. Not too bad. And the aquifer is down a tenth of a foot to 626.1. So that's well below where we should be. We're at 39.8 feet below average. And unfortunately, it's going to continue going down, I would think, through the weekend because there is no rain in the forecast. A beautiful weekend is ahead. And it's a beautiful night already because Marcy Mahoney said hello. Hello to you, Marcy. Pleasure to see you watching as always. I think that's every day this week. Gold star for Marcy. And Mickey too. I see you're watching, Mickey. All right, here's your weather impact alert. This is for next week. For strong storms, there's a good chance we're going to get strong to severe storms in here Wednesday and Thursday of next week. We don't often put these weather impact alerts out so far ahead of time, 5 to 6 days, but this is looking more and more likely by the day. So that's why we're doing this. Of course, this could change, but for now, that's how it looks. So you're going to want to pay attention to the weather forecast over the next several days. As we get closer, we'll fine tune the forecast, narrow down a timeline, and really get a better idea about how strong these storms could be next week, the middle of next week. And good evening, Mickey. Hello. All right, we're looking at 74 degrees at the Stinson Airport. Same thing for San Antonio. We have clear, starry skies out there. A little breezy here and there. South-southeast winds are blowing at 10 miles per hour. The dew point's at 61. That tells you how much moisture is in the atmosphere. And the closer that is to the actual air temperature, the higher the humidity. And that's at 64%. So it's a little bit muggy outside. Not too bad, though. There's that BNP. What does that stand for? All right. Temperatures across the area at 60s and 70s. Not too bad at all. 71 for Junction to the north. 75 Pearsall and Cotulla in the south. And the cool spot looks like it's going to be Kerrville at 61 degrees. 66 for Victoria. Bay City 65 near the coast. Beeville at 69. 68 for Uvalde. A pair of sixes in Rock Springs. And 74 in Del Rio. You're right, Dorothy. It is a beautiful night. I'm waiting for some cooler weather, though. We keep getting little tastes of it, and then it goes away for a while. Doesn't look like we're getting it anytime soon. All right, here is that radar. We are looking at clear skies. So without the clouds, of course, there is no rainfall out there because high pressure is here. When you have high pressure, the air sinks, and as the air sinks, it gets warmer, it dries out, and we are left with lack of cloud cover. And that's what we're seeing here on the water vapor imagery, where you have bright whites and blues. It shows where those are the higher cloud tops. Usually those are the ones that are producing rain. We're not even seeing them here on the map. It's right above the banner at the top, if you can see that, across parts of Nebraska, over towards Iowa and the northern states. Nothing here, though. We have the darker colors. That just tells you that dry air is here. Yeah, good evening, Sonia. Thanks for saying hello. All right, drought report. Showing this again because we need the rain. It's not coming. Just to show you how bad it is. This is from 2 months ago. We had the exceptional drought conditions near Hondo, over towards Del Rio, extreme, same story in Bexar County. But in the past week, our drought has gotten worse. You see most of the area in at least a moderate drought, except it's north of Uvalde and Uvalde County. But we have these two areas now of extreme drought conditions. The same one around San Antonio and Hondo, but that's been expanded up towards New Braunfels, and then the one towards the coastal plain, including Gonzales and Cuero, and down towards Victoria. Unfortunately, it's likely going to get worse, but we do have the storms coming in next Wednesday and Thursday, but this takes data up until a Tuesday. So the next one will take the data up until next Tuesday before we get the rain. So this will likely worsen for the next drought report, which comes out every Thursday. Terry, hello. You got to see the lights in Rock Springs. So you saw the aurora in Rock Springs. Did you see it with your eyes or did you have to look on your phone? That's so awesome, though. I forgot to look with my phone every night when I got out of work. Typical. My memory is horrible. All right. Here is your future cast. 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. You can see a lot of cloud cover on here, the future cloud cover. That is actually the fog. So we're going to have the low clouds move in thanks to low-level moisture. The atmosphere squeezes it out. It can't hold anymore. And it turns out to be fog. So aside from that, if you're not around the patchy fog tomorrow morning, you'll have mostly clear skies and temperatures in the lower and middle 60s for overnight lows. So we're not going to get all that cool tonight. Heading through the day tomorrow, the fog will burn off quickly during the morning hours. We'll have mostly sunny skies throughout the day. It'll be warm once again. We're talking mid to upper 80s for highs for our central and southern counties, including San Antonio, and upper 70s and low 80s in the hill country. So was it Sonia who said, oh, Dorothy, right. Dorothy, if you like tonight, it's going to do the same thing tomorrow night and the same thing Sunday night, same thing Monday night. Tuesday, things start to change a bit. But we just got repeat weather here in the world of weather for the next several days. Here's Sunday morning. Some of the low clouds come back in the form of fog again, otherwise mostly clear. Temperatures again starting out in the low to mid 60s, maybe some upper 50s in the hill country. By the end of the day, though, it's all sunshine and highs again well into the 80s. We could see some low 90s in our southern counties for daytime highs on Sunday. And again on Monday. I wouldn't be surprised Tuesday either before the weather gets here. Let's see. Dominic, it's beautiful in Lake Hills. Awesome. Yeah, it's beautiful out there. Completely. On the phone. Terry, cool. I'm glad you were able to see it, though. I'm jealous because I completely forgot. All right, here's the future visibility. It is Saturday morning at 7 a.m. You see a lot of this fog showing up here now. It wasn't showing nearly this much earlier today, so this is a sign that we could be getting a lot more tonight. But what you see is below half a mile visibility. That's almost not drivable. So tomorrow morning, if you do have to get up early, say anytime after 6 a.m. until... Can you hear Nate yelling in the newsroom? He's very excited about some sports game. I don't know what it is. High school football. Oh, that's right. Tonight's the first night of playoffs is tonight, right? Round one of the playoffs. Nate's going to have a whole lot about it tonight on Kids 5 News at 10, Friday Night Football. So stick around for those highlights. All right. Let's see. Mickey. Oh, we got a joke. Mickey Shepard, did you hear about the frog that was raised by bunnies? It's a riveting story. We got a good one there. It's a riveting story. Love it. There's got to be a joke in there somewhere about Rosie the Ribbeter, a frog named Rosie. In my head there is. And hello, Jacob. And he waves too. Jacob's everywhere. He is our 10 o'clock producer tonight, and he is fabulous. He likes to run. Jacob, what else do you do for fun?
Well, I'm reading right now.
What are you reading? He's reading.
Blake. What's up?
Blake?
It's the book based on Blade Runner. I'm starting to
Okay. A book based on the movie Blade Runner. Huh? I don't think I've seen that movie. It's like what, 40 years ago? 30? How old are you, Jacob?
27.
Okay, so before Jacob was born. Okay. Is it a good book?
It's pretty good.
Okay. Blade Runner.
One chapter in.
Okay. First chapter's good though. All right. That's a recommendation from Jacob right there. Blade Runner, the book. All right. So back to the weather. All right, fog. So fog, yes, patchy fog tomorrow morning. Could be dense in some spots. Burns off quickly during the day, and you'll see it comes right back though Sunday morning. So both of the days this weekend we could see it. Again, I wouldn't be surprised Monday either before the storms gets a little closer, starts to mix up the atmosphere a little. It's definitely porch sitter weather. Oh, definitely, yeah. Eat your dinner outside, have your lunch outside, anything you can do outside, enjoy it. It is a little burst of late summer or early fall, yeah, or mid-fall. Yeah, a little preview, or a preview of spring, I guess, before the winter arrives, if we get a winter this year. Of course, there are some indications that we're going to get a big cold blast right after Thanksgiving. We'll see if it pans out, but for now on the 14th day, it's not in there, but we'll see. I have my fingers crossed. I like colder weather. Oh no, I skipped ahead to the 14-day. Our live studio audience laughing at me. Well, we'll just skip right through all the graphics I just showed you. We'll do the quick version for those joining late. I don't know what button I keep hitting where I do that. It's got to be one of the lower letters down here. I just hit my phone, so now all the comments are gone. Shoot, let me go back into it. I'm having problems tonight. Oh, there we go. Nope. Okay, now the comments look different. All right, the aquifer dropped a tenth of a foot. We could see strong storms next Wednesday and Thursday. That's why we have a weather impact alert for that. Several days away, though, we got a beautiful night. As Dorothy said, it is porch sitter weather. Temperatures are in the mid-70s right now. Upper 60s in Bernie at 68, 61 Kerrville. Nothing on the radar. High pressures here. Water vapor showing a lot of dry air over Texas, as denoted by the darker colors here on the water vapor. We're almost there. Drought report, once again, that was September. It's worsened over the past couple of weeks, and we have 2 extreme areas of drought. Fog will form tomorrow morning, burn off quickly during the day. We'll have mostly sunny skies, highs in the 80s. Same thing on Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon, more sunshine. There's that fog tomorrow morning, patchy, dense fog. It burns off quick, and then it comes back Sunday morning. So if you have to drive early tomorrow or Sunday morning, keep that in mind. We could have some fog. All right, here we go. Now we're back to where I want. All right, futurecast. Beyond the next couple of days, early next week, things start to change Tuesday. We get more cloud cover in here, not just fog, but actual cloud cover. So Tuesday, we'll start to bring in more of that, less sunshine. Wednesday is when that storm, you'll see it coming in from the west. Still, out ahead of that storm, we're going to see a cold front form. We'll have a couple isolated showers or storms Wednesday afternoon, but the main show will be Wednesday night into Thursday when the upper low over the four corners right there swings that cold front through. Enough energy, enough moisture that right now we have a good chance for severe storms next Wednesday into Thursday. This is Thursday at noon. Still a little early to determine what the main threats would be, but the usual strong straight line winds, possibly some large hail, could have isolated tornadoes, the typical three that we look at. And it looks like flash flooding with this one shouldn't be as much of a concern because it should be moving pretty quickly. And you'll see that here. Forecast rainfall Wednesday and Thursday. Looking at San Antonio, really maybe an inch at this point is how it looks. Western counties, Del Rio, maybe a tenth to a half of an inch. The heavier stuff up towards Austin and North Texas, where you get over an inch to 2 or 3 to 4 towards the northern border. All right, so for your Saturday, no rainfall, it's sunshine, some fog to start in the morning, mostly sunny in the afternoon, 62 to start, 77 by noon, 84 the high tomorrow, so well above average porch sitter weather. Sunday, pretty much the same thing. It looks like a little less of a chance of fog, a high of 85. Monday, partly cloudy, 86. Tuesday, slight increase in clouds, 86 as well. Then we have those two red boxes on Wednesday and Thursday. Those weather impact alert days. Because we do weather impact alerts because it could affect your typical day-to-day activities. So that's why we do that. And that's for strong storms. 83 for a high Wednesday, Thursday, 81. Not much of a cool down with the cold front at all, a degree or two. Friday and Saturday, we see a break, a good amount of sunshine, highs stay in the low 80s, and then slight rain chances return for the entire rest of the forecast. And that includes Thanksgiving itself. You see the turkey there flapping its wings. How is that again? We have a turkey sound effect. Oh. One more time. We need a turkey button. Yeah, we'll work on the turkey button. So even Thanksgiving, look at it, mostly sunny skies to partly cloudy, maybe an isolated shower, and a high of 80 for now. And Friday is plus 79. How'd that plus get in there? I'll fix that for 10 o'clock tonight. All right, I'll have your weather tonight on Ken's 5 News at 10. Nate will have Friday Night Football, and Easties will have your news. So if we don't see you then, have a great night. Enjoy the warmth while it lasts. Bye, everyone.